The young lady in this photo, I'm sure she knows that she's overweight. Okay? I'm sure she knows. I'm sure she knows that she doesn't really look exactly like Ariel and that she's more overweight than she is. I'm sure she knows that. Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We're just going to get straight into it. So I'm sure some of you have heard about the fact that there is a new Little Mermaid movie that has come out. And luckily there has been no controversy or people mad about things that may have changed or not have changed. It's been great and the internet has loved it. Right? There's been no controversy, right? Well, that's up until now. And so stupid. But we're going to be talking about The Little Mermaid, and there was a tweet that went out where it was just someone asking what people are going to be wearing to The Little Mermaid. So let me show you that. So here's the tweet right here. Nothing crazy, right? What are y'all wearing to The Little Mermaid? And it's just a bunch of people replying with their outfits, right? What they're wearing. They all look great, you know, doing their thing, right? We can't scroll through Twitter too much on this video, but it's just a bunch of people replying. Well, one of the people that replied was this young lady here. I'm not exactly sure how to say her name, but this is her name right here. And it says, how I showed up is just her in front of, again, replying to a tweet that was put out by someone else, just asking what people are wearing, and she replied, okay? And so she is wearing, it looks like basically a cosplay of Ariel, and it's clear, right? She is a bigger woman. Like, let's be real. Let's be obvious, like, clearly, right? But again, just replying to this tweet, asking people what they're wearing. Well, someone went out of their way to make this tweet, which I want to make it clear, they did not quote their tweet or anything. They took the photo and then made their own tweet. Instead of telling this beautiful lady to hit the gym, they're telling her she ate, which basically means you look great in this context. Once again, women are their own enemies, right? And when I first saw this, it just made me sad. Like, that's the best way to explain it, because it's like, it's stuff like this that makes me realize and understand why I do agree when I say, like, I agree with a lot of what the, like, fat activists or, like, health at every size says, because there are so many people out here that are, it's just like, if a fat person exists, they are upset about it, and it's like, they need to go work out, they need to do this. It's like, she's not claiming that she's healthy, at least from in this photo, right? Just in the context of this photo, I don't know everything about this young woman. I don't know what she says, what she doesn't say, but, like, in the context of this photo, she is responding to a tweet asking people to show what they are wearing, and so she decided to post that, right? And then someone decided to go out of their way, take the photo and rip it, post it on their Twitter, and basically make fun of them under the guise of they should really care about their health. They should really work out. It's like, dude, you don't know this person. Why do you care? Why is this something that you feel you need to insert yourself in? Like, you're not helping anyone. You can't, like, the guys of, oh, I just care about their health. Like, come on, be real, for real. Like, come on. It's funny because it actually reminds me of a post that I made this was a few days ago, this was 2 days ago. I just heard about this post today, right? And so I made this before I heard about what was going on here. But let me go ahead and read this out for you. So it's a before and after of me, right? And the before picture, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it before, but I'm wearing a big black shirt. If you're not familiar, Christopher Big Black Boykin was really, really big back in the day when I was in high school. Robin Big was like a huge show that was really popular, and then Fantasy Factory came out. I think he had a spinoff from that as well. But he was like a big celebrity to me. Like, there were people in high school that called me Big White, right? Because I was white, and I reminded them of Big Black, and so they called me Big White. So he was a huge, like, genuinely a huge inspiration to me. Like, I loved Big Black. And I remember one time a kid told me, they could have been lying, But I live in San Diego. That's not that far from LA. I'm pretty sure that's where they filmed. They said, oh, we were skating and Rob and Big were in an Escalade or something like that. And they said, they yelled at us, do a kickflip. And we did a kickflip and they gave us this board or something like that. Right. And I remember thinking like, oh my God, that would have been the coolest thing in the world to me. Right. And so I wrote up this caption. When I was growing up, I was always big. Basically, every new year meant a new size of shirt or pants would go up. It just felt like getting older also meant getting bigger. The shirt I am wearing in my before is a big black shirt. Rip Big Black. I remember seeing Chris on TV and how much it felt like he represented me. I loved it. It was so cool to see someone who looked like me, kind of, get love and find success. I think it's so easy to be upset when we see someone who is larger on social media or TV say they are promoting obesity is what I hear so often. I disagree. Someone existing in a fat body is not promoting obesity. It's just a person. I obviously want everyone that wants to lose weight to find success, but I will not tell someone what to do. On the flip side, if someone is making false claims about obesity and the risks it imposes, I will call that out respectfully, of course. I do my best. Losing weight and getting fit is one of the best choices I have ever made, but it didn't make me superior to those who might still struggle with their weight. I just get so tired of people using the, in my opinion, excuse or like the mask of I just care about their health. That's why I'm being an asshole, right? Like, you can care about someone's health and want to help them without being a jerk. Like the young lady in that photo, right? The young lady in this photo, I'm sure she knows that she's overweight. Okay? I'm sure she knows. I'm sure she knows that she doesn't really look exactly like Ariel and that she's more overweight than she is. I'm sure she knows that. Does she need random people on Twitter making a post about the fact that she's not healthy and that she needs to go to the gym because this is nothing like Ariel? Does she need that? Is that actually going to help someone lose weight? In my opinion, the answer is no. That's not the way to go about it. So if you genuinely care, and that's why you made this post, I don't think this is the way to do it. In my opinion, people make posts like this, just want to be a bully, and then they use this guise of saying they care about someone's health to make them feel better, to make it so they can go to sleep at night, because the fact that them feeling like they're just a bully, they cannot handle that. So they need something to hide behind because they're afraid of what they actually are. What's so frustrating about this whole thing for me, the position that I'm in, is it feels like you can only be on one of two sides. It's either you completely support all of, health at every size and being inclusive and all of that stuff, or you're completely against it and you're making posts against people just because they're living their life and they're in a fat body. And I'm sorry, I don't fit in either of those camps. Like, I see that there are differences and I see that there's gray areas, and I understand that just because someone is bigger, that doesn't mean that we need to constantly be saying they need to lose weight and constantly be talking about how their health is being affected, and we don't need to do that. The fact of the matter is, most people, I would argue pretty much all people that are fat, that are significantly overweight, understand the issues that come along with that. And so where I stand is I'm going to leave people alone until, this is important, claims are being made that I disagree with, right? Saying that, being fat actually isn't unhealthy. The reason that it's unhealthy is because of the stigma that comes along. I'm sorry, I just disagree with that, right? Once there are claims being made that I believe are not accurate and that are not factual, I'm going to go against that. But it doesn't mean that I need to go and bash this person and say, you need to go to the gym and this is why you're just because someone posts a photo of them in a cosplay, and yeah, they're not the same size as the actor or actress that might be portraying Ariel, I need to go and make fun of them, and then but then also say, no, I just care about their health. Oh, I just care about, they just need to lose weight because this isn't healthy. Come on, dude, be real. That's not why you posted this. You're not no, I just really care about their health. Come on. At the end of the day, what I try and do on my channel and just with the content that I make is if someone wants to lose weight and if someone is, open to that, then hopefully my content can help you. And if someone is making claims that I disagree with, that are not true, making claims about obesity that I just disagree with, then yeah, I'm going to call that out. Not because I'm trying to hurt that person, but because I don't want people to get the wrong idea of what obesity is. But just seeing an obese person or an overweight person living their life and doing a normal thing, replying to a tweet asking, "What are you wearing to this event?" I'm not going to go, let me retweet this and talk about the dangers of obesity because look how fat they are. And oh my God, it's like, how could they do that doesn't serve any purpose other than it would make me look like a huge douchebag. And that's not something that I'm trying to do. I think that there are plenty of other ways that I can help someone that is overweight that wants to lose weight. I think there are plenty of ways that I can help that person that don't involve me shaming them and making them feel worse about something that they obviously probably don't feel great about. But that's just my opinion. When I saw this, I don't know, it really bummed me out. It hurt me. I hope that this young woman is doing better and that this didn't affect her too much. And hopefully she's was able to go see the movie and enjoy it. But it just really, I think the headspace from that post that I made previously, and then I saw this, it was really sad. And so, I don't know. I would love to know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.